Good afternoon and welcome to another Minecraft stream called timesession.com.gov. So I mentioned, sorry, my throat. Jeez. I mentioned this in a previous stream, but the primary reason why I haven't really been streaming this game as of recent is a matter of the whole. This will date the stream, but of course I think I date streams all the time. Um, the migration from Mojang or Mojang, I actually don't remember what's the pronunciation, to Microsoft accounts. The account I play on, I don't know what email is tied to it, and I tried getting into contact with support, and unfortunately, since I don't have a verification code or ID, and then I don't have the date of purchase, I can't get it from them. So I'm trying to see what other emails may work, and then if anything I might ask, well, could you at least just tell me what the email is tied to is? And then at that point they tell me it's like someone else's. It's like, okay, well, that's why someone already stole my account or something. But uh that's why this game has not been in rotation for a bit, but we'll see how it goes. So today we're going to be working on the farm. I logged in to see if everything was okay since last we were in. And we're just gonna be, browsing around, doing all that hoobity doo, working on the farm town. So hold on, real quick. I didn't really work on this off stream since I did start finishing up this area a little. As you can see, I brought like MGL's little haberdashery over, so then there's more people could buy their product on a pocket account. No, well, yeah, I don't think the new world is unless this is tied to my account. I don't know if that's the case, but yeah, I'm not a fan of the idea that you have to migrate the account. And howdy, potato. Because it seems, I don't know, not anti-consumer, but it's anti-something. It's a pain. I wish it wasn't necessary, because I know they're touting like it will improve your account's what do you call it, protectability, but I don't know why that isn't just tied to, let's put that on the Mojang account and not worry about it in there. But that goes to show as well, I don't really know other than that why they're moving the accounts. So but this is we're gonna work on this area. I haven't been hesitating to do it, but it's just like we've spent a lot of time over here in the port city. That's all the streams have been for a good while. And I think it's time that we moved on, and then we can come back here later and really finish it up. But I've been wanting to work on this farm area for a while. There's a lot of cool ideas I've had for it, but I haven't thought of any. So we're gonna just, just punch a bunch of dirt and live like Larry. I don't know. For those in my Discord, I've also been recently drawing again. I haven't drawn in a good while. It's all. I'm playing in creative mode, so but I will probably use a hoe to what do you call it? Make some farm, because I was thinking of putting like a whole like wheat field here and then other crops as well. So that's really what I've been focusing on mentally, like how am I going to shape this land. So the start of the stream is going to be a lot of terraforming. I know that's not the most interesting thing to watch, but it's kind of a thing that it's kind of important to have that in our real house. First off, there's gonna be like a main farmhouse like here. Here's the issue with the shaders right now, by the way. I have this huge castle here, and I cast a shadow on here. I don't know how to change the azimuth of the sun. But it's not the biggest problem. It'll just kind of ruin the aesthetic a little until we figure that out. So I'm thinking we're going to have the path kind of curl around a bit. And then I want to lift up this land a bit with stone, so then it's like got some height to it. And then there's a well over there. That was like the earliest thing I built. Let me show it real quick. Oh, and for use, potato, I will definitely plant some potatoes in your honor. But yeah, this is like the earliest thing I built, but now I'm thinking, I don't know if it fits in this area. I could put a statue instead here, but I can move this with World Edit later. Since it would make a little more sense over in a farm, I think. Oh, hi, Momly. How's it going? I haven't seen you around. I haven't been to the Gavin Chris block in a while either, so. Though I talk to Chris every now and then. I'm doing fine for the most part. Last I recall, you were getting some gains. You're at the gym, or maybe that's Hammerhead, or Hammer. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, I've been keeping up on his Twitter at least. First it was like painting his wall, and then his floor. The music made him lose control. Stuff like that. Feel bad. I did see, speaking of the music, I did see Hammer was playing Dark Souls. So that's as caught up as I am in your respective group, unfortunately. But yeah, I didn't mention I moved this because it was in the way of our like silhouette. And then the pads aren't perfect, so I liked having it curl around a bit, and then it gets wide here. Alright, so we're gonna, we're gonna start curling this path a bit for the sake of what I want to do. I don't know, will it look ugly if it's just all wheat, or will that look cool because it's all wheat? That's probably my biggest fear with this, but I think I know if I want to undo that, I will simply just, we're gonna do this without World Edit, by the way, this terraforming, because I don't have World Edit at the moment. What was I saying? Oh no, I don't remember what I was saying. Wow. That's impressive. That's a new record. Hold on. I got this. I will think of it. Oh, okay, I remember now. My technique is to get a bunch of, just use a water bucket to undo the wheat if I don't like it. I think I'll just leave him with a lot of dead grass, though, is the issue. So yeah, it's gonna be like a gradient here. Lab course at uni. How's that with the onset of... Because, I was doing labs when I was still in college, and, we had to cancel that given, it was 2020. I imagine, though, you just said it's exhausting, so... I did get accepted for, I was aiming for a master's program, and the nearby college was like, sure, we like how you smell. From the suburbs? That's a plus, that's a plus, you know. I gotta be mean with myself a little, but... But yeah, this is what I think is missing over there. I don't have a lot of, like, unique terrain here? Because I picked the plains biome. In fact, is it plains or is it forest? Wait, where did it say it? There, forest. Oh wait, hold on. Plains. But because of that, I didn't really mess with terraforming over here too much. So I think a lot of it comes out flat. And also, I'm not building too high. I'm building like 3-story places, so. But yeah, you're here. Feel free to kick up your own feet. You know, it doesn't. Okay. What is the course, by the way? So, the one I was taking is actually like SPSS, so it was social science calculation lab. But I also did take like microbio and other stuff. Particularly anatomy. Anatomy was the I think the most interesting thing I've taken because we had actual cadavers to work on. Well, not work on. We weren't that high in the bidding order, but we could look at them, and it was like, whoa, this is something I've never seen before in my life. Okay. Physique. I'm not very good at mathematics and that spectrum of sciences, unfortunately. Okay, this looks like a house. This part is looking a little weird. Let's do like an inset thing instead. Boom, ba it. Oh no. Oh, yeah, there. Alright, and then, yeah, we're gonna pull up the grass here. There's gonna be basically a bit of an overhang. I would say, in terms of, like, my build, I think I'm okay at terraforming, not the best. I think it's because I really like soft things, but I think when you're doing terraforming, you have to be kind of rough with it. You want to really imply that it's natural but man-made at the same time. Okay, actually, I don't think it should delineate here. I think it should stay up the snuff. So we'll do it like that. Positron electron tomography. I said that weird. Tomography. Ultrasound computer. Oh, we did. Oh, well. I don't know how gross I can be with anatomy in terms of talking about it, but one of the anatomy cats that we had was pregnant, which is very sad. But we got to we saw the pouch. Yeah, hopefully your classes ease out a little, or not well. You get into the pace of it, because it's not like I have to be realistic that classes easing up in college aren't happening. Or you get the time that you need to recuperate, if anything. Well, by the way, you're here. I don't know if you've seen. I was working a little more on your request It's not anywhere close to being finished, but I did start at least 3 characters. Okay, let's see. Let's see the shape of this. I kind of... It needs to, like, fizzle down here, so actually we will kind of do a little booty-doo this way. Oh, and then we should mix some dirt, because look at it's very flat on the top. So we'll do that later though. We're just gonna get the shape first. I think that's something I need to start really employing in my builds here. I need to let's start basic instead of just I need everything down or else I won't like it. Oh well, as they say in Korea, fighting. Or in Japan, ganbatte, you know, whatever. I can do this in survival, but what I can't do in survival are the people who fill in when they do terraforming, so there's no underneath, so then monsters don't spawn. I'm just gonna light that up with torches and call it a day. Mmm. That was a reaction to having read a piece as well. I mean, I just, you know, I'm eating chocolate right now. I forget if I've told this, but when I went to orientation for my undergrad, I was there for biology, and then they finally like handed us like the courses that we'd have to do, and I was like, oh, this is a lot of mathematics. So then I walked up to the person and was like, so I was thinking, can I change my subject here, my major? And I think, like, I confused a lot of people there, because it was a jump from, again, the biology to sociology. But yeah, I gotta say, with math, it's so important for developing critical skills, and that's why I feel it. I don't like putting blame on people, but I didn't really have the best high school teachers. When I took it in like community college, I was like, oh man, I'm getting this. I'm really good at statistics. This is like the first day I've gotten math in a while. Hi, Brian. We're talking about academia, your favorite. My Hero no Boku no... I dropped the volume. This is hurting my ears as well, this placement. I know you can relate to this, Brian. I imagine you've been flipping out your island. In fact, you said that. The fun physics lab course? Physical science? No, Does Bill Nye show up and shake your hand? If you say the course, I might be familiar with it. I don't know what it would be otherwise. I didn't really do well in physics at in my high school either, though. What's your favorite subject, Brian? Is it English? You know, generalized subject, anyway. Lunch. Going home. Pogie boys be swag. Okay, we're gonna get let's get this coarse and rooted dirt. So yeah, I haven't played survival in a while. I don't remember how you get rooted dirt. I think you have to go around for it. Or is it when you do azaleas? I don't know. I don't know. I'm lying. I'm lying that I know. I don't know. The grady. This is a little not as soft as I'd like it to be. So I think we're gonna project this way. I've enthused English quite a bit in terms of like if I were to pursue like a different thing, it's like English major, and then well, if I become an English major, I could be like Vinny Vinesauce. So. You have to be this English to speak this wrong, you know? Like, Brian and I can speak Simlish easily because we have a grasp on English. But ain't language fascinating? Ain't it crazy? The bored-ass kids and... Hey, kids! You know what's crazy? The English language! What? You know? I haven't, so I have, since we're, but, I haven't really played it, since. Because I was liking that, I was playing in, San Myshuno, I think that's what it's called. I was like, oh yeah, this is pretty neat. I like that neighbors walk around outside. What I don't like is that if you want to talk to them, they just run away. Sims is an interesting game because when it says it's free, it's like never free. Because when they say it's free, it's like, yeah, the game with nothing in it is free. Everything else is $300. I'm like, ugh, ooh, no. Not cool. Oh, Sims music is playing. I didn't even think about it. Is this still too loud, this, my punching? Let's have it that loud. And then let's get some normal dirt in here. I think that's how much it is for my Sims, fuck. Sims 3 last I saw on Steam? We'd always get a confirmation on that from the Oh, this looks a little strange, doesn't it? I think we need more indents then if we're gonna have it like this. Last time I checked during sale, so maybe that'll also manipulate some of those numbers. As you can see, we got this like nice little, and then it's gonna go. I think I need to make this actually a little wider or something. But we'll get to that once I'm done with this aspect of at least trying to make it look a little natural, that there's like an incline here suddenly. I never really thought about it, but as a viewer, when you watch a Minecraft stream, you basically can't tell what's going on until I like take the camera back. Yeah, I'd say that is a pretty easy thing to fall into when it comes to game like our good friend Carl. I think he has a hard time playing games where the objectives aren't explicit. Like this game. It's like, if you aren't a person who generally sets their own goals in a game, or likes doing that, then it can be challenging. Not to say that that's what the reason why you don't like it, or can't get into it is, but I think that's generally why people don't get into it. Brian here was doing, when he was still streaming, he was doing an Iron Chef challenge thing. Which I haven't heard of until he did it. I remember everything. I write it down in my dream journal. The diary. I don't remember any of the people in it though. I think Keelan was in it. TFP? And then you had a bunch of randos as well. I did not write down what that is in the dream journal. Oh my, is it me crying from playing Resetti? Or is it me trying to put in a laptop or a Reptar mouse and then bricking my family computer? Which is the evidence? If the statement following that is, oh, you'll see, I'm gonna hate. Oh, I did. Oh, right. Okay. I didn't write that in the dream journal. I'm trying to think of what are like aspirations in Sims that are better for people who like would have a hard time otherwise thinking of what to do in that game. I wouldn't say like a romance one, because once you do that, it's basically, I think the fun of that is that the person you're aiming for has an autonomous nature, so you can't really control where they pop in, how they are. But then once you like get married, then they join your household, and then I think that aspect goes away, because then you're in control of them. Does that make sense? Oh, you know what? I always wanted to try the restaurant one, where you can run a restaurant. I'm just worried because when you have something like that, where you have like people go to your lot, and then there's like these newfangled mechanics you have to deal with, it's like, well, this is Sims we're talking about. It's not gonna work. See, I knew it. Boogie. Raise the volume on this. I guess also with The Sims, there's not really gameplay. Like, I think a lot of people would struggle to call it gameplay rather than minor interactions, and then the funny stuff is whatever happens out of that. It's like Tomodachi Life. In terms of, like, it's not really doing anything. Now, if you said, like, oh, well, I really like Tomodachi Life, then I'd be like, yeah, I don't know then. I don't know how to convince you. Not to say I don't like Tomodachi Life, I really like Tomodachi Life. That comes on the Switch. Okay, I think if I just do this here, then this will look pretty smooth. Whoa. The past 30 minutes have just been me placing grass. I've kept my eye on a game called Paralives. I don't know how far it is into development, but I'm very much so interested in the house building aspect of that. It seems very custom, and I quite like it. I think the reason why games like Tomodachi and Sims appeal to me is I'm really into customization in games. I like looking really cool or building something really cool. That's why Soul Calibur might be my favorite fighting game in reality. Okay, so we have this little platform here, and then we're gonna... It's gonna be a nice house here. I don't know what kind of house this will be. So, let me throw you what I'm planning on building. Like a large house? Like this will probably be the large house. And then small houses congregate around here and there. Over here, I want a horse stable. Horse stables can be really cool, so I was thinking that'd be kind of neat to have. I'd have to flatten the land out though, I think. Or maybe I'll just, I'll have it on like a little stilt thing and then you do a step up action. Okay, so this is our path. Let me just wrap this up here. This dongers. Okay. So I've adjusted. I didn't show that off. I got rid of all the glowstone. I decided if this is to be played by anyone, it's gonna be on like adventure and then easy, or like no mob spawning, because there's too many places where mobs will spawn at this point. So it's like, forget about it. I've also changed a lot of the area, like what do you call it? This used to be forest, and then I think this merges better with moss, the plains biome texture, so that's what that is. I'm just gonna pop a little bit of this moss here and there. The main reason why I shouldn't is because, again, I want this to be like a wonderland of wheat, potatoes, cropika. What's interesting about bone meal is that I'm sure I've said this before, ferns don't come out of bone mealing, so that's why I have it in my hotbar. And sometimes it's just good to have these offset. And then I do like having these. That's a question. What is your favorite simulation game then, if you were to think of one? I mean, like, that's a lot of things. Like flight sims is like, oh yeah, East Combat, boom, But then there's also like Roller Coaster Tycoon. That's a Simulated Park Sim Management Sims, or I think. There we go. I think there's this fake ad of I think it's a Mickey Rooney being like, hey, I've opened up a store and it's all potatoes. And it's like 3 pounds of potatoes for $1.29. Free bread with $5. Genre as a whole is hard to decide on because it's not subjective. It's not objective. Alright, so... Oh! A sneeze almost, that one was. Okay, so now, let's get these fences around, and then, I do like having these like rock kind of formations here and there. We're gonna use these for now. We can vary it up later. But yeah, we don't. You can't just have people. You can't just have anyone coming and stealing your crops. Walker buys and pass arounds and hooble snatchers. You need Denzel Washington's fence. Okay, we're gonna use this part as the experimentation because again, I really want this kind of like large field of wheat. And the fun of that is I could definitely hide secrets in it. I've thought of a couple ways to do that. Like, you guys may have noticed when I do this, there's a little gap underneath. I could put like a button and then like, and then yeah, you get a funny prize, yeah, you know. I get, yeah. See, that's the hard thing, isn't it? I think that I think people would contend though that like Civ is a civilization management simulator, so I'll leave it to your interpretation. I mean, I don't know if I should. I'll mention it. TP has no control over me. He's been considering like doing a D&D thing. He's talked about it here and there actually in the stream zone, so it's not public knowledge. But I on Saturday I made a character and I was like, oh man, I'm basically an Italian guildsman, but not from Italy. I've developed it a little more since we had that talk on how to make a character. So again, I haven't really done D&D, but because I have a lot of friends that like in my main group, the roleplay aspect is not the easiest aspect for them, so it was hard to get into. John is a big fan of D&D though, so the attempts that we tried with normal D&D, I had to make a Persona D&D. And then I had to be the DM for a thing I've barely done. But that was neat. We haven't done like normal D&D otherwise though. Rob is probably I would imagine Rob's really good at D&D. He's really good at vocalizing and being grandeur about things. Like nice chassis. I forget what he says. It's nice muff. Good evening, ma'am. It's quite the nice. Oh yeah, I've heard of Stellaris. I wish I was more into like those kinds of simulation type games. I think I just haven't given it a proper shake of the old, Basically, the one I did, the Persona D&D, I made it Persona based. Did not really. Oh, there we go. Did not really. It was more tabletop, I would say. Because we were very stringent on, I think that's the right word that I want to use, like loose rather. Won't go fancy. We're really loose with what things meant. Because we were making everything up as we went rather than having like a nice rule set to base everything on. I don't think I'm really good at, I would say, as a streamer and as a person who says words, Me, I think I'm decent at being a character. I think I'm terrible at telling story. I write stories better than I say them. Like, oh, you know, I went to the supermarket the other day and there was like a big cheese man. And we were confused. What did the cheese man want with us? And then he hobbled away. Like, where's the story? Like, I don't know. That is true, though. When my sister and I moved, for that spell, there's a guy wandering the parking lot and he's like, hey, you know, got any snacks? I was eating these cheese and you know, like, man, you're really getting me, you know, the cheese was like filling me, like, ow. And then we're like, no, we don't have snacks. And then he hobbled away. When I say write a story, I mean textually I can tell a story better than vocally. Last Christmas you gave me some cheese, but the very next day you made me go wheeze. Okay, so ho. Oh, we gotta. Okay. Thank you, Potato. I've gotten the achievement. And wheeze. Okay, so we're gonna get let's get this wheat, and then we're gonna go here. This is where where do they keep the seed of wheat and stuff? Here? I'll just type it up. I have abilities. Wee. Do. And then potato. We're not gonna grow netherwort or anything here. Oh, that looks nice. I think this would look really cool as a floor bed too, using this texture. Oh, I have world tick off, right? But let's not assume that stays on. Okay, it's much easier just pulling out the hoe here. Real Minecraft gamers, when they get netherite, they invest in the hoe first. That's what I say. That's me, you know. Oh, see, look at this. Gotta pop those. But yeah, well, you expect a secret here and there for that. By the way, if anyone wants a tour of the area, I'm happy to take a break from doing this. If you haven't really seen around town. And for new viewers, or just people who've been around as well, I'm always happy to consider, like, oh, do you want a plot? Do you want a house? That's probably my favorite aspect of this build. I built a lot of people buildings, you know, with themes that they like. Like Brian likes flowers, so we built him a flower house. So, you know, you don't have to be a regular even to just be like, yeah, I'll build you something, why not? Or you could have something. So yeah, hold on. Let me plant these, and then we'll take the break as always. This is probably why I never get things done in real life either. It's like, well, you know, I do me. I get a lot of my essays done in a day, but that's a matter of I don't just spend the day doing it. I do other things and go back to it. Alright, we're gonna have to bone meal this as well. But I just want to see how this looks once we have this little plot done. We're just gonna go with the wheat here for now. We don't mix anything up. And then I'm thinking, for like here, let me show you what I'm thinking, because I think a lot. For dead crops, we just use dead bushes. This is what Jay-Z sang about. I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense to anyone. Okay, so we got that. Oh no, my bone meal. Ooh. Ah, ah! Okay, so yeah, we're getting in here. I want most of them to be like complete wheat, though, admittedly. But this does add a little variation here. I think we should put an irrigation system, though. This is not gonna be like I joked about it, like, oh yeah, this is gonna be like, you know, farm. But consider the area. This has to be like a pretty upscale farm area. And it's like they don't have it hard. They got aqueducts. They have nether portals. Ooh, that does look. I think that looks nice. I don't know. I'm always open to people disagreeing, and then I'll cry afterwards. But yeah, I like the idea of having some dead crops here and there as well. And then let's finish up this height. Yeah, complete wheat. Yo, wheat. You wheat. Hold on. Alliteration with that is really powerful. So like wheat. You rye wheat. Waterloose. Waterlouse. I don't know. I think verbose insults can hit harder than like, ah, you piece of shit. Yeah. I'm trying to think of one. I want to say you, so that's a good start. Got what I need. You morose layabout oaf. I was like, dang. Dang! That's a combo. Need the thesaurus for better ones. I like to think you said that in like your voice. I was like, Kevin is a wickedly ignorant nincompoop and a nefarious stench-emitting, grudge-festering haggard. Oh. Was it like a verbose thing? Short ones are really good too. Like, oh, you Harry Potter fan, you know? Sorry. Hi, Tituwadi. You lousy lurking lad. Never mind. I kind of like this middle one more than like. Can I just have? I think I'd have to do. Like, how do I get it to look like that? I like these more than that. Like, look at. I don't know. I think we need some like things as well, like maybe a scarecrow. Okay, let's Imamli, let me give you the old tour of the land real quick. Since we've been at this for an hour, and that's I don't know, this is a lot for an hour. Like in base game this is a lot for sure, but this is creative Minecraft where I could just Oh, that's ouch. The people who are interested in you are of ocular insensitation. What? Okay, so this is this first area. Sorry for people who've seen me do this a lot, but I mean it's fun. And you know, the world download is in the Discord. This is the first area I worked on. Here's Brian's house. Son Brian owns this right here. Hold on, how do you do the smooth camera again? Nope. There's a button for it. There we go, look at this. So this is Brian's house. He's got his dog there. This is the first house I ever built in this one, and I like it quite a bit, but I think it kind of paved the way for the other buildings to be a little too strange. Like, I have a weird building style, and I think I've developed it since, but we go around here. This is the magic spot. This is Twisted Pits. Here's MGL's forgery. I'm gonna get rid of this actually. This I built this early on. This is supposed to be the library, but I don't like this shape, and I think that's my primary problem with it. I think if I were to rebuild it, it's gonna face this way, and it's gonna have a large roof, and it's gonna look like a book. But that's for future, Kevin. I forget who owns this. I think it used to be Rob, but then I was like, oh, I'll give Rob a ship. But a ship is a long thing to build. So I don't think anyone quite owns this right now. This is like a little traveling like service for the river. No one owns this one. This is a 3-story, I don't know. So there's that. This is TFP's Tavern. This is Maya's. I should change that out. Little cafe. But yeah, if you have any ideas for what you'd like, I'm definitely all ears. There's still more buildings to be done that aren't just the farm. So, or if you see a building that you like and you're like, does anyone own that? Or is it? Can I have it? Sure. This is here a Woot's Workshop. I like alliteration. I think I've made that clear. Chesty's Chest. Creation thing, you know, they make like a storage stuff. No one owns this. This is like a sushi stop thing. One of the smaller builds in this area. This is the Kev Inn. I spent a lot of stream on this one, and I think I could build it faster nowadays, but it's got a really weird shape to it, and I think that's why I like it. It's so amorphous that, to me, I don't think anyone else would just randomly build this. If you gave like a million monkeys Minecraft, they won't build that. No one owns this one. This one's kind of weird. I was stepping my toes into diagonal buildings, so that's where that came from. This one unowned as well. This one is also a diagonal building. I don't like the front edifice, so I would change this up. But I like this angle. This is why I like it. I think I need to make it look more like that, if anything. But no one owns this one either. Okay, we'll go up here. I don't really go up here anymore, besides to show it off. This is, you know, do you go to the Cloud District very often? This is the Cloud District, basically. Unowned building. This one is really nice, though. I think this one's pretty traditional looking as well. Like, I think I went really basic with it, and I think that's why it kind of stands out. Like, it's just a roof, it's an inlet roof, and then another one. Here's Keelan's What did she do again? She made the fabrics. Oh, I didn't even comment. Yeah, I put some smoke around here and there. It's all glass. I know some people use cobwebs as well. Endless pillar? Oh, this? Oh, that? I'm checking the world height with that. That's just scaffolding, if that's what you're talking about. We'll go back to the other area in a second, though, if anything. This is the Dreadnought Pokemon. No one owns this one either. I have not thought of a way to have the upstairs work, but unowned. This is Rob's Coffee Cafe. I quite like the interior of this one. Very simple. I haven't really shown the interiors, but yeah, I think we'll take a little longer if I do that. No one owns this one. This one's kind of a small little building here. Don't know how to do the upstairs, how to get to the upstairs in this one either. So here's Bright's Bakery, good old Brightheart. It's got a very soft looking build here. No one owns this one either. This one's a very small house. With 3 floors though. Very small, condensed. But it has a ladder and it's kind of neat. Here's Tim's Trading Depot. I like the Yu-Gi-Oh cards here I have. Here's Pezdi's little pharmacy. Let's go inside it. This is one of my favorite things to show. Next to the Nether. I mean, TFP isn't here. I could show that, right? Let's go back to normal. And then, oh, what's this? Aha! And for fans of Yakuza, I got inspired by the Underground. So this is this. I'll go back to working on this once I learn how to replace blocks. Because I want to... Actually, no, I know how to replace blocks. But I want to know how to replace blocks with a brush. So I want to replace this with Deep Slate, because I think that'll look nicer. By the time I was working on this, no Deep Slate. But now that we have Deep Slate, I think it'll look quite proper with it. Oops. And then this is a casino. I have to show the interior on this one, because it's definitely the largest interior in here. This is supposed to be like a den for scum and villainy. But not really. So more modern buildings will be here. I got it. Good idea. I should put speed slasher anywhere system. So if you look around here, you know, you'll find my head. So yeah, there's only 2 buildings in there. I meant to do more, but then I think I spent too much time there for streams, so kind of left that. Brian, I think you were here as well for this. I accidentally showed I was working on the castle when I didn't want to show that I was working on the castle. But this is the big old castle here. I was working on it off stream, and then I was like, oh, let's not have people know that I've been working on a big thing. It'll be a surprise. And then, oops, I did a flyby around it because I wanted to see the terrain generation. Not done, obviously, and I want it to be larger. So I think that's the largest thing. And then let's fly back here. Let's go this way. It never hurts to look back on your stuff, and that's what this is. Will's guild. He has a pretty sizable real estate. Oh, look at that! Who's that? Jimbo? Who's this guy? He's stuck there for sure, though. He ain't coming down from there without getting hurt. Basically, you know, Will, big fan of Three Houses, Persona. I was like, well, I'll make a guild. So this is his guild hall thing. With a cool, you know, thingy. No one owns this one either. This is a lumberjack thing. Or not lumberjack. This is a woodcutter place thing. I'm going to have a lumberjack elsewhere. And my idea is, there used to be a lot of trees here, and then they cut it down. So they had to go elsewhere for the wood if they want to craft things. So I always think it's important when you're making a world to world build, you know, have an explanation for everything if you can. Here's Lime Green's department store. Still not a fan of the roof here. It's a big mustache man. This is the info... I really like Lego Island, so this is the info center. You learn all about stuff here, and then if you find cookies around it, there's a lot of secrets, and if you've been watching a lot of streams, then you'll know where a lot of them are. But otherwise, you go here, and then you get the big diamond. Or cookie. And then, what I'll do is, after I finish this area, I'll call that done. But I'm not done. I want to work on like a desert place, and then a other place. And then from there, they have different things that they're interested in. So that guy interested in cookies. The other guy might be interested in, like, I don't know, potatoes. So, not potatoes. Something that's not, you can't just pull out of the ground. Okay. This is a gelato stand owned by no one, but Don, worry about it, owns this. No one owns this. Bright helped me with the idea of it. So it's a bar at the bottom, and then a research room at the top. No one owns this one, so that one's up for sale. This is a little bit of a more rustic build, I would say. And they basically put a lot of flowers around. Everyone likes this person in this port city. This is Huber Slaps Huber Eats. Just another restaurant with a bit of a ocean view, which I think is quite nice. Okay, let's see what else. This is unowned as well. I think it's gonna be like a jeweler or something. I haven't streamed this in a while. I should mention this. They changed this texture. This used to be softer. The difference between these. But now they're completely different, so they look a little... It ruins the look. And I think that's a shame. In fact, you can see it on this building here as well. Let me see. I have this picture somewhere in my Discord. Show it. Okay, hold on. I know it's on my computer, but I don't remember where I put it, so I'm just gonna download it again. A theater? I think there could be a place for that in the upper district. So, you know where the castle is? There's gonna be a lot of other things there. And I think it makes sense for, you have to be pretty rich to have a theater. Or, get entry into the theater, so... Okay, so this is before the change, as you can see. Focus on the floor in this. Here's the after. See, they're much more different. This does add variety for builds. This does ruin the effects, though. I think that's the unfortunate part of it. Hopefully that made it really clear. Oh, but yeah, theater. Where have I... Hold on real quick again. I have notes. I will put your idea down. Unfortunately, I have a lot of ones that I still have to get ready to do. And I'm thinking I don't really have a build here that would work for it at the moment. I mean, we could still look around, but I don't know how a theater... Because I'm thinking like a performing arts theater. But yeah, I don't think any of these builds would satisfy the size involved for that. Maybe that will go... Oops, sorry. Maybe that will go into the underground even. And they show risque plays, or I don't know. No, that's just a strip club then. This is the customs department. They handle all the things. I wanted to add a thing up here to add some height, because I think the most important thing about the port city is having a silhouette, and I want something taller over there. I just haven't gone around to that. No one owns this one either. This is my favorite build in this thing. These two are my favorite builds in this area. I like this diagonal build because I don't really work with diagonals too often. And then I also like the roof shape. I think I need to get more wacky with my roofs. So we're going to be doing that when we go back to working on the rural area. No one owns this though, and I haven't really put in the floor for that. The fish, this is, I think this is, I made this Johnny's. Johnny's fish place, quite like. Here's a guild outpost. No one owns this build. It's a kind of a narrow Foster's Home inspired thing, a little bit. This is Stuff and Things, the grocery place. We're almost done touring, by the way. No one owns this one. This one's pretty neat, though. I quite like it. It's like a... I don't know what it would be, but it's got this look that isn't really in this town, but still fits in, if that makes sense. Also got a carrot top, but not the comedian. This one's like an office. I don't know. No one owns this. A lot of the new ones that I built, no one owns it. This is Troy's hot. Pottery. Potter Troy. What did I call it? Oops, I took a picture. There we go. Terracotta. Okay. Carl's little store here. Got a little knickknacks and stuff. Sleepy Cat's animal shelter. I don't know why they like going over here to jump, because it makes it look like they're not having a good time here. They went out. And I feel bad for that. No one owns this one. These are the last two I made in this area. Got a little, I don't know, this has a nice look, though. This color palette, I think a lot of, like, Japanese characters use it. This one is, I don't know either, but I like this black and white kind of contrast. And then lastly, of this area, that you got this. I don't really know what it is. Oh, sorry, warehouse here. And then I was working on the stalls as well. Okay, but that's everything in the... Oops. That's everything I've built so far. I don't know if I should be proud on how long that takes to look over. It takes about 12 minutes, like 10 to 20 minutes to show everything. You know, so... But I wrote down your idea. So, you know, if I get around to the up... Because that will probably be the last thing we do in this, in these streams. Well, not really. I mean, I don't mind going back to this game, particularly because there's an update coming out in summer. And I think the snapshot lets you build with some of the new stuff as well. Yeah, but Brian, I have a lot of venues in which I'm creative in. I think. So it's like, oh man, I want to work on the hentai. This music isn't helping that statement. Yeah, but I'm not a furry hentai artist. There's a difference. I don't want this to be followed by, you know, I always tell my students, it never hurts to try. I don't wanna. My friends are already better at that than I am. I think invariably, because of how this is, it's also kind of the most detailed area. Because there's so many color variations going on and stuff. I think this will look better. You know what? Let's work... Instead of using the button. Oh no, let's use the button. I think this will look the best at morning. Let's mosey on now. There we go. Yeah, this should make it look quite nice. I remember wheat looking different, but I think that's when they added the other crops as well. They kind of made it look a little more different as well. Let's get a scarecrow. Where's Scarecrow? Right here. So we'll give him blue shirt. Head. So yes, head. Oh, I wanted a skeleton head. Let's put a player head. I don't know if you could put a helmet on them as well. So you got this, that. What? Oh, I put on myself. Well, we'll do this for now. Wait, actually, I think there's a softer looking block we could use for this. Because, you know, it's stuffed. So you want something a little fluffy. Oh, we could just use... Oh, we need to decorate with hay bales. But we'll do that. Oh, Pumpkinhead, duh! Thank you. It will be a little large on them, unless I get like a player head of a pumpkin. But good call. I could also put pumpkins around town. Or around here and there. So, hay bale. Carved pumpkin. And then... Get off my lawn! It looks cute. And then, yeah, we can have a pile up of hay bales, probably closer to here. So we'll do something like this. Hay bales are probably also good for rooftops here, but I don't think I'm that experimental. I think this is probably the best time to be looking at my... So this and night. As much as I am an afternoon casual. First we grow the seed, then we eat the seed, then I forget to put the water underneath so things don't wilt if it's not world ticks. We're gonna have to manage that. As you can see, I'm not being very specific with my placement here, and I think that's important to do. Have it be wild. Oh, I'd imagine, yeah. I think it's gotten easier as times have gone on, from what I've heard, though. Because I didn't really have a computer that can run them until recently, so I don't know if things have changed since. So we're having this fence here, because over here we'll grow some other crops. In fact, we should, this is how specific I am with things. I'm also going to mix up what fences we use. So in other areas I use like spruce and stuff, but since this is more, you know, more sun-beaten, you know, and all that, I'm gonna get these mishmash of sun-weathered, unpainted fence, if that makes sense. Oh. Welcome back, Will. I didn't know you left. Were you having din-din? Okay, get ready for something scary for me to do. I want to get rid of the greenery here, so... Okay, sorry. Oh, okay, it's not that bad. As you can see, that it does a pretty good job at it. Why, Pixel? Carl and I enthused the lawnmower simulator night. I'm not kidding about that. Alright, so yeah, we got fence here. We got all these seed. I'm gonna keep at it here. And then remember speed. Put water underneath so they grow. Ah, I just got rid of it. I just done got rid of it. Oh no. I don't remember the vicinity at which that water is. I thought it was by a 8x8 or a 9x9. That water waters. With World Tick Off, we don't have to worry about this at all, but actually, since they're already grown, I wonder if... I don't remember. So yeah, as you can see here, filling this area out. Filling the farm boy and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your corn maze. This game needs... I think corn would be a great addition. Because it's a crop that also has height. Like, it could be as tall as these. I imagine what people use for that is, like, bamboo, and then... I might put some bamboo here and there anyway. I'm thinking a tree somewhere here. We'll get in the way of the crops, so we'll have lesser grown crops around it. You gotta tell stories with your builds, man. That's important. Oh, my boner. My bone meal. Oh no, the stiffy I've had since I started streaming. What? For Minecraft? Well, good luck with your classes. Thanks for popping by. Really much so appreciate it. Someday you might see your theater. A top right over there next to Evan's train station that I've yet to work on as well. Also a good time to leave after I said that comment. Yeah, but that will be really late. I will admit. That will probably be... What stream is this? Like 40? That's like 70. I might talk in a different cadence. I'll be an older man. Hey guys, welcome to part 40 or 70. Great Minecraft. What else do people put on their farms in Minecraft to make it look a little more, you know, not so homogeneous, but not so crazy either? Maybe I just need homogeneous. Because look at this. This is super much in it. Good night. Like, what do you guys think? Should it look a little more similar? Does it look too crazy because there's so much here? Or should it look more different so that it looks more standoutish? I don't know. Me not know, me just Kevin. On my bone. I'm gonna be putting some of these here for height. I think I want it. And then we could knock out some of the some of this, and then a little bit of bush. Another bush here. Maybe some more dead crop. 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 here for a bush height, as they say. I was thinking, if anything, I will also have this area be wheat field, just a little, until I'll define it right now. The edge, the Catherine edge. The killer is here. Smooth jazz, baby. Welcome to Speed Slasher's stream. I'm your host, Speed Slasher, and today we're working on the rural farms of Clave Morrick. Hope you cool cats are enjoying the evening sun, cause it's still shining where I'm at. Here's a letter from a cool cat named Jimmy Two Shoes McGee. He says, Speed, why do you put carpet everywhere? I don't understand. Oh, Jim. Well, thank you, Jim, for your letter. I think it adds a variety when you're working with moss blocks. Notice that. It kind of melds with the grass. And also the moss adds a little bit of different texture in your build. This has been Speed Slasher, signing off. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, folks. you know I've lost the thread when I start just going on a bit. Specifically the netherite hoe I've selected. So we'll have more wheat here, maybe not as much, but a good dosh amount. Yeah, I'd say the problem with this idea, as much as I like it, is the fact that crops don't really have height to them. Or should this be a different crop? I don't know. The other ones really grow that high. Let's see. I think also keep on the lookout here. I'm thinking I'll put a crop that's not like the others, and that will be indicative of where a secret is. Okay, so we'll be doing this here. For this concept, because I've shared this music a couple times, and it's stuff I'm working on. I think I should name this Nightmare, or Dream, and then the scary music Nightmare. Because, I don't know. A lot of my ideas for, like, things involve, oh, your character is dealing with the bad dream or nightmare. Each night. It all means something. You know, like quirky RPG Maker games have you. Sad news for Moss fans. You can't grow crops on it. Forget putting the water thing. If you load in this and everything just explodes, then that's your fault. Okay, so carrot is one of the crops. The other one, potato. There's nothing else, right? I'm not tripping. Apples grow on trees, Kevin. Good call. Beetroot? I don't remember how beetroot grows. Let's do beetroot somewhere just to see. That's all the crops, besides like melon, watermelon, and pumpkin. Okay, so here's carrots. How do they look when they're fully grown? Oh, that's okay. For height, and then beetroot. Okay, beetroot. I don't remember how beetroot exists. Is potato. Oh, that looks a little strange, doesn't it? I think I'll put potato and carrot in less quantity, but still, you know, around town. Like maybe over here they have the potato grower. Oh, you were here a while ago, weren't you? I'm making farmland. I haven't quite decided if I like this look, because it's a little abundant, isn't it? Little much. But I'm giving it a shot just to see. Because I envisioned this is supposed to be a rural area. So I was thinking, oh, what if we have like a bunch of wheat growing everywhere in abundance and all that? And then every now and then I'll put like a dead crop. Oh, I can't put dead bushes on that. It has to be coarse dirt. Right. Good to know. But yeah, I think this will look a little better once I have like a building here and then maybe a shed. Thank you, I downloaded them myself. I say that as if I made them. You do... Well, you didn't say it, but I do think it's important. I should look at this without shaders and see how that looks as well. Because I think if your build looks good without shaders, then your build looks great with shaders. If your build looks good with shaders, then it might not look so great when it doesn't have shaders. So I'm actually going to swap to that, just to check. But yeah, whoever thought of shaders, big brain, good person. Okay, here we go. Get ready. We're gonna see this without shaders. How do I turn that off again? Shaders off. I'm using BSL if you'd like to get it for yourself. Ooh. It looks quaint. I'll try to give that to myself. I think I need to put more of the dirt patches around here. Oh, I haven't really seen the port city since I've done this without shaders. Oh, goodness. It's certainly a different look. I mean, I used to play a lot without shaders, so it's not like I can't handle it, but... Like, oh man. Shaders, quite nice. Because I used to not have a great computer, so best I could play is without shaders and like 3 chunks. Now I can at least do 12 chunks, you know? That's character growth. I remember you here a good while ago. I don't remember what I was playing. I don't think I was playing Minecraft when you were here last. I just thought it was really funny that we certainly had the same name. I mean, us speed slashers have to stick together, you know? I know a large streamer in recent times, their name is iShowSpeed, so I hope people don't think I'm a crazy person. Like, I want their blood. Maybe Animal Crossing? It did come out, or did, like... So maybe, I don't know. It don't matter, though. I appreciate that you are here again. Oh, these should be... Well, you can't really make wheat look dead. I mean... When wheat matures, is it actually, like, dead by that? I don't know. I don't know what a healthy wheat is. Our speed kind, we must proliferate. We must go one step beyond. That was the thing with Rob in our friend group. He used to go by Corpse Party, and then Among Us happened. So then, like obviously the name Corpse Party is about the game Corpse Party, but like I think people started confusing him for a fan of Corpse. So I don't even know what happened to that person though. I don't really keep up with larger content creators often, anyway. Yeah. Okay. And then, you know, Pixel, you know, when we were playing Marbles, we were like, oh, Pixel Good, the creator of Marbles on stream, is here. You did join us for pace playthroughs. I don't know how that's looking in terms of, like, future things, because Carl's busy, Brian's busy. I'm not working on one in secret. We're not working secretly on our Shadow the Hedgehog paced playthrough. Sorry. Darn. Dang, yo. Let's grab our pumpkin friend from down at Pumpkin Hill. Here. I have World Tick off. I am playing in creative, but I also have World Tick off at the moment because I have a lot of vines everywhere. And I'm thinking, yeah, I should water them. Again, I'm mostly building for aesthetic more so than function. But yeah, I should put water. I also think an aqueduct, but I'm not sure how I'm going to manage that. But yeah, if I punched around there, you would see. Oh, hold on, I could do game mode spectate tour. Yeah, I put some pockets of water here and there, but not too many. I think I should put a small river of anything, like a creek. Because, bridges are nice. I don't know where that will come from, though. Because I already have a waterfall over here. Would it be too superfluous to have another one, like, coming on out here, and then, like, woohoo, you know? I haven't decided. But I did enthuse earlier, an aqueduct. I just don't know. I think I'm going to put these down, and then I'll go from there. But yeah, I think I should put the water buckets, because I don't know if people download this save if those last. The settings I have on this map. World tick off and all that. So, like, if that's the case, then people will come here and then think, oh, wow, a whole lot of brown ground. Nothing beats a brown ground. And then they'll miss the whole point of what this is supposed to be. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, spooky. Yeah, why not? It counts as a water source. Okay. So yeah, what we've done on stream so far, not a lot. I terraformed this. I lifted that up because I think it will add some visual spooky boops. And then I did this. But I thought sweat fuels gamers. Isn't G Fuel like 95% sweat? 3% bath water? And then... Ugh, gross. One of our friends is actually sponsored by, was sponsored by G Fuel. I wonder how that went. I've yet to be sponsored by nothing. Alright, so I think... maybe... I don't know how long I'm going to stream. I'm going to build something here. Let's plan it out first. I'm going to go for a lot of woods. And then from there on, you know... I don't know. Ah! All the gamers use red wool for building. Yeah, I want this to be a relatively big one. You may have noticed I don't really build in too large of a scale. Like, 4 stories? That's a lot for me. 5,000 stories? I don't think that can happen. But... okay, hold on. I'm also thinking about the silhouette here, right? So, as an onlooker, I think there should be more of the building this way. And then you have a tree here, more crops. You should make a large dirt block out of smaller blocks. Okay, so we're going wider this way. And then like that. Like this, like that. I like it, I like it. So this could be a 5 is nice. Oh man, this is massive. So I like to think that we'll explain it because this area is pretty, you know, upscale. Like over there, it's just a big city. Well, not big, but yeah, it's a city. And then over here, some more. So I think that the only farmers here are really those upscale ones that like profit off of others. Yeah, I have my big estate here. Oh. This surely is California. But yeah, I think streaming this has helped me out in terms of like I'm getting things done because that's content. Okay. No wait, that's wrong. Okay, is this too big for my britches? Not really. I'm gonna have to... It's gonna be a lodge, basically. Okay, you know, I don't want to build it today. I made it too big. It looks like a camera. Or like one of those Lego blasters. Okay, so there's that. And then... You know what, let's... Hold on. Let's really make it so then I don't want to do this today. Let's put... a circle. Oops. So to offset that this part is longer, this part will be taller. Oh, and I should build a silo as well. Not into the building, though. That will be kind of weird. And then... Over here, I want a horse pen, but maybe I've changed my mind on where I want it. Maybe I want it over here. Probably over here. This could be like a smaller abode, maybe. Let's get into the planning of this. Why not? Let's get more wool out. Whoa. Maybe not lime green. I'll forget where it is. Not that this are good for lime green. But... Okay, so you get the idea with this. It's a simple shape, nothing too crazy. I might want to move that though, so then you get a little more grand. Yeah, let's move that. Okay, so over here is where it will be because I want it to be like a little pathway to it. And you get to appreciate this here more, like you know, a little. Aha! I have summoned lime green by throwing it on the ground. What emote is that? You could have convinced me that you suddenly have dragon audit emotes. I was like, where'd you get this? I remember in the trailer they do the anime crying thing. Okay, so here, this way. And then, haha! I think if I even wanted to be faster as a builder, I would use World Edit, and then I would just summon walls. And then I do texture work from there or something. With this, I want to make it look not all the same, but pretty traditional looking. Nothing too crazy. I think we should even have an homage to old build styles. So you know how back in the day, it was only oak and stone. So like a cobblestone roof and then you know, that kind of thing, that kind of shit. So over here, it's gonna be the horse stable. So this one actually has to be pretty big as well, so. I'm thinking this is as wide as it is. Or error. What? There's a Discord? Well, I guess there's a Discord for anything. Are they planning on a new one? I definitely agree with that mentality of like, I want to do other things first. But I have this thing to do. But I think it's good to set a lot of goals when you're playing a game like this, and when you can easily like stop being interested because you don't have goals. But yeah, fuck me. I was building I don't know if I showed you this. I was building a castle and I was like, hey, I want to build a port city, and then I stopped working on this castle. Like, come on, get with the time speed. I'm talking about myself, not you. When I say speed, it's getting confusing. It's like, come on, man. Finish that, and I haven't. I'm over here building. I want to push this back more. Hold on. I think, again, though, with streaming, at least I feel compelled to finish things. I think I want the castle to better reflect my skills at this point. Because a lot of this town... What? Hold on. I fucked up. A lot of this town was built at different points of me playing Minecraft, in a sense. So like, I worked on that when I was pretty confident, but now I'm unconfident again. It's hard for a game like that to find its feet for sales. I mean, it's kind of a niche interest game. Like a quirky point and click thing. We're talking about a game called Dragon Audit, which is like this indie game, which is weird. It's a weird indie game. It's basically like a point and click thing. The premise is you're supposed to audit a dragon, but then the dragon's like, oh, you want to go on a date? So then that's the premise. Really loose premise. You work for a big corporation for like real estate or something. You know, though, if you think about it, a lot of premises for fantasy and things are like, hey man, that dragon looking pretty bad, and then the turret's going, nuh-uh, I can't do that. And then the dragon fuckers are like, well, time to establish my own reign. That's Dragon Quest, baby. It's not, but that's my new biker gang. If I was cool, I would be a biker. But like the cool biker. The one that like helps people out while roaming the countryside. Just me and my bike and my stories. Okay, so you're seeing this, but now let's get a little crazy, yeah? Little crazy, huh? You like crazy? I like crazy. I'm a dragon fucker. Let's stop this. Anyway, diagonal building here. Aw, man, Uniracers. Motorized unicycles will breed new accidents that my sister has to look over at her morgue. That's why you get paid the big bucks, Brian. Love that. I always love the types of conversations I have over music like this. Like, Farming Sims are where it comes out. When I stream Farming Sims, I'm like talking about fucking... That's a moped that you're thinking of. Oh, Segway, sorry. You're right. I got the wrong word. Okay, well, this now is... Maybe they're good neighbors. I think what's kind of appreciated about this is you can kind of have a little bit less space between these. Though I might push this one this way. Basically, today's stream, as long as I have my Mojang account still, I talked about it at the start of the stream. I might not be streaming this for a good while once I have to figure out account migration, because I can't find the email this account is tied to. And I tried asking support, but they're like, you need ID verification of it, but I don't know what email it is, so I can't offer that, unfortunately. So it's like, well, I'll see what I can do. I don't really care for the migration thing. Of accounts. This is not new lore for me. This is not new lore, Brian. Oh, well, you know, speaking of Brian, you know, horse stables, this will be a ranch? What are cool things that you think would be on a ranch? Like, I don't know if I should have a course, or I don't think I could fit a course here, but it would be kind of nice to have a course in case, like, it'd take up space, it'd save me space, and it'd be a little nice thing to have, like, oh, people come here to watch the horse festival or something. Again, I'll say it again. I think my favorite part about building this is kind of having explanations for why things are the way they are, you know? Not to lie, though, when I play Yu-Gi-Oh!, I do use, on occasion, Dragon Maids. This is digging my grave, folks. What is that thing called? Not Uma Thurman. Uma Musume, I think is what that's called. I learned that a lot of those characters are owned by Yakuza-owned, are Yakuza-owned. So, if you even think about making lewd art of them, and you're in Japan, you might need to offer a pinky. Might need to offer your pinky to them. Pay transaction in thumbs, even. You know what? Kaiba is a dragon fucker. And that's canon. That's totally canon. That happens in the show. That's how Seta Kaiba was born. Because his old ancestor fell in love with a white dragon. Or something like that. No, Yakuza, the real life entity. Is that like the rock? The penguin rock? Dwayne the Iceberg Johnson. No, Majima makes Kiryu dress in dragon cosplay. And he introduces my friend, Kiryu-chan. I want to introduce you and everyone in town wearing a dragon costume. Rolling dice out. Alright, I'm feeling this little area concept. We still have this whole bulk though. And I'm wondering what should go here that fits with the theming. More grassland? I don't think so. I kind of want another building to encapsulate this little over here, you know. Maybe even a larger farm family. I don't know. A slip in silo, I don't know. We'll have a back trail this way, and then there will be more crops here as well. In fact, so let's focus a little more on this area. You think it would look nice if they like mix that in? Oh, that does kind of match because they're both indented blocks as well, right? So, so they kind of tell a story. I've heard farmers back in the day, like, you will die if you go into a silo unprepared. Like, there's no getting out of those the seeds in there. Brian, I think this is an effect of you that I've listened to like 3 Sims songs today. I have at least 20 hours of music on this playlist as well, so it's gotta be the Brian effect. It's gotta be, we gotta go back to Sims. The amazing thing about from back then to today is like I could totally stream The Sims now, but I feel it improper without the Brian. And even then, it's hard to decide like what would we do with it. What do you mean? Oh no! What do you mean? Oh no! That's not my. There it is. Looking for my floor machine here. Yanoka? Hold on, the dirt is sometimes hard to differentiate what dirt is dirt, you know dirt? Dirt Strider? I also know for Brian, he doesn't have a lot of time to be doing Speedy Sims again. Brian, you mentioned that the autonomy thing, and I like that, but I don't think it applies to other worlds, because when I was playing, in retrospect, I guess the update happened while I was playing it still. Like, everyone would grow relationships in the town I was in, but, like, not the other worlds where I put other characters in, because they fit better there. So I was like, oh, it's a bit of a shame. I was just hoping that they would randomly... I guess I'd have to look at the script, because, you know, I played Sims 3 more than Sims 4, and I know the big boy mod is Enraz, or what is it? Something like that. The Master Controller. I wouldn't mind if it was more than just the world, though, because, like, I have this character who's, like, not friends with anyone because I'm not playing in that world. It's like, oh. Ow! How? Look. And then I think another challenge with this, I'm going back to talking about the farming stuff, the game at hand, is adding height. I do like height, and besides buildings, that was my question. So trees. I don't know what else. But I think each area is quite nice in terms of... I just wish... Here's my problem with this area. I don't like the transition from being here to being here. Like, this is so sudden, so I can't wait to fill this out with stuff, so then it all feels pretty dense. I think that's the one major failing of this is depth and, like, scale. I haven't quite I don't think I quite have that down as you're traversing. But I don't know. Because I know the trees are supposed to push things back. But also, they get in the way. I'm like, ugh. I just want that to be visible everywhere. And it's like, now that we made a loop, though, I think this is how a lot of the builds will look. I quite in this area. I quite like this. This could be like a thatched roof, and then it's a pretty simple exterior. Not too much crazy going on. Just a lot of good texture mixing. I say good. I did it, but you know. What I really think is cool is that this is sponge. You know, I think sponge is or coral, and I think that's an interesting block to use. Okay, so I think we'll wrap up soon, just for the sake of I don't want to do too much today, because I will explodar from this. But I do want to like pretty up the pad some more, so we're gonna switch to our which loadout is it? It's this one actually. Yeah, this is our. I kind of want to change this out. I want to move something here. Like, I want to put... I use bamboo quite a bit, for example. And then, these. And then I put string on it. The funny thing is, since I don't have world tick on, these won't grow. But I still put the string on it. So, and then I didn't water these, so... I'm a sham. here, a little here. Bamboo is a really nice block for just adding random points of height and interest, I think. Like, whoever invented bamboo, good job. Like, look at that. That already adds a little, what's going on over there? Rocky. What? Why did it go over there? But yeah, string, really good when you want things to not grow there. Like, say you're in an icy biome and you don't want the snow to be on the tops, just cover your shit in string. No one will really see it. You're good about it. Like here, you can't even see it. I don't know if it looks like that if you have shaders off. Pretty sure it should still. Have you played Sims since? Like in recent times? I was playing it a lot during December. Oops. Oh. Many updates since then, huh? Okay. Oops. There. Many moons, Ed boy. Farm has many wheat, Ed boy. Yes? Mm-hmm. If there's one thing I would definitely want to stream for Sims, it would be the farming area. You know me, farming sim Kev. I gotta do the farm area. I gotta grow the crops. Thanks for joining me, Will. I haven't touched that part yet. And same with the magic stuff. I'm not really interested in that as much. But I know you could make. I wanted to make like a farming alchemy thing. Give that a shot. Give that a whirl. And then with like controls, I was thinking, what would be a cool thing to do? Would be maybe your character move to the farm area because everyone hates him in like another area. So your objective is to find your character, have your character refine themselves, and then maybe become friends with your friends back in the time again. Too much. You know, I think I'm going a little too ham with this bamboo. Let's actually pop it down a bit. All my enemies become my friends. We are here to defeat Dio. This didn't occur to me a lot. A lot of Ryza music plays as well, actually. Okay, I think we've done enough bambooing. Bamboo! And it Be my man, my boo. Bad cover. It's like the Cowboys version. She ain't never gonna be around my man, my boo. I'm sorry. Please forgive me, Maria. Maria, this is what you wanted, isn't it? What the? Oh, Speedy Sundays is back. What? Just kidding. Still haven't touched Poke Park. Everybody's asking me where is Mark. I don't know where 1 by 2 blue is right now. I think I should have a path this way. Or like not a path, but like a path, you know? What's the difference? I don't know. But like a way that they could walk around their crops without ruining it, so we'll have like this area for them to walk around on. Alright, so yeah, you can see here you got a little meandering path here. Maybe we could even make use of some slabs here to smooth out the terrain a bit. And also ruin the terrain a little. And not having it be so, you know, perfect to walk on. Little indents in the floor. Because of caved in, you know, they haven't gotten the pavers here. There's something neat about having... I talked about this before. You know, Wabi Sabi is like the appreciation of the imperfect. So, I think that's why I like a lot of things in these builds, particularly asymmetrical. Because, you know, when you look at a person, they ain't symmetrical. Unless they're like a robot alien or whatever. So I think the same applies to when you're doing stuff in nature. You have all these weird plips and plops that make it look irregular, but not strange, if that makes sense. I'm just testing out this ascent to this build here and making sure it's all like balanced in a sense. But yeah, there's definitely going to be a secret there. In fact, how about we end the stream doing it? Putting the secret in here. So. Let's put it like right here. Okay, so And then down here, there will be a button. Like, this could be as easy as, like, say we put a shulker box here. And then, you know, you just look for it and then you'd open it. Oops. Unless that happens. Yeah, that's openable still. But I want this to be a little fancier. I want to do some redstone. So let's see. Can we put a button here? And then... Okay. Get ready for some speed redstone. My weakest suit, I think. So, there's a button there. I don't know if I could press it, though. I can press it. Oh my gosh, that's hard to press. But okay. It's like a kidney stone. Hey, is this I quite like this what do you call it? Optical illusion, by the way, where like if you do it just right, that looks like just a normal block. But okay. I don't want to hit the water. Actually, let's make it a lever. That way, it's just here's my plan. It will pop up. Not a chest can't be moved. I forget barrels can. By pistons. But it will basically pop up a do-do-do-do-do, you know. Redstone. Oh, it's right here. Okay, so... You regret this. I could try. So, first problem, I need this to be powered. I'm not really good at redstone. I need this to be powered on. This is how you know I'm not good at redstone. Because, it's like that. So, basically, it'll be a dirt patch, and then when you pull the switch... When you pull the switch... it will pull this that back. Let's have a different entrance here. We'll pull that back, and then... And how it will power it off is through... Oh, gosh. It needs like a signal like this or something. To turn that off. Huh? Oh, I ruined it. Like this is the thing I don't really do well with redstone, the locking mechanism. Most of the time mine will just be I will push a block to have it activate. Or I'll push a redstone block to have it activate. I don't even know how to do a double piston extender. Maybe it should just be an upside down shulker box. Can shulkers even be moved by... I think they can, no? Oh, this... Oh... I think it's... Can they not be pushed still, though? Oh, yeah, it just breaks them. Oops. And barrels? No, right? Like, chests and barrels can only be moved in... Yeah, bedrock. Okay. Okay. Here is how I can still accomplish what Pixel told me, at least, to do. I can have this be an upside down shulker box, right? Observer. Facing towards it. So let's confirm that sends out a redstone signal. Yes. So that's all you need, and then over here is the instrumentation. Dun, 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 dun. That's all I need. It won't be the exact thing. And in fact, what instrument should it be? I don't remember what all of them do off the top of my head, but I know gold blocks sound nice. Let's put a button here for testing. Buttstone. Oh wait, hold on. I think I just did the Dragon Quest level up sound. Oops. Okay, it's... And then we need repeaters for the timing. I wonder if there's like a more bombastic block to use. Is that it? I'm pretty sure that's not the correct notation for it. And then... So yeah. Oh, I am just a simple man. Oh, I found the secret. I think I did a boo-boo. Is this going back to that? Is that why? Oh, I am just a simple man. I think it's because when it's opened, it's sending 2 pulses because it opens and then closes, so... Let me do something here. Let me cheat, in a sense. I have a redstone device that's just like this, and I think I literally just push a not this one. Oops. Where is Carl's abode from here? Speed redstone or speed stone. Not that great. Where did that come from? Where did I go? Where did I come from? Cotton Eye Joe. Yeah, I was thinking a piston, but like a piston is like a lot of noise. Noise. Huh? Ah, okay. Oh, that's why. I have to be more like here. Okay. Yeah, so this is... I was hoping the observer would be it, but like, okay, no, we could still do an observer pushing a piston. Okay. One day there will just be a stream of me learning redstone. Thankfully for you viewers right now, you don't... That's not today. So, let's do a piston. He did what in his cup? What other sound, like what does slime block do? Let me look at instruments. Minecraft. I almost typed in Mixcraft, actually. Ooh, we gotta do cowbell. That's soul sand. That's the first thing I saw. What other instruments are there, though? Is there... Packed ice? Okay, sorry, I had the thing. Chimes. Packed ice. Very good. And then you know what? This way. Let's have that go off at the same time. So we can have two instruments just for the fun of it. This is so overdramatic for like a very easy to find secret though. Compared to other ones. If my redstoning was way better, I would certainly have some better redstone. Unfortunately, I'm Speed Slasher. Harp! Oh, wait, that's any other block. Okay. Banjo. I'll use wood. Oh, sand for some snares, like goon, 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 goon. Okay, we'll try sand. And then repeater. Pina. Let's try. I'm gonna try wood. I was hoping that would be a little meteor, so I'm wondering if this will do it, actually. That sounds threatening, doesn't it? Let's see how this goes. Where's the shulker? There. Because I have all this other dugout, so. Oh, right, it will play twice. I forget how to have that so then it doesn't play twice. I guess I need a lock again still. Let's try harp. Just slurp on my group because you know it's perp. What other instruments? That's flute through clay. I don't know how you'd hold instruments other than just having them played twice. We'll do clay. Slurp, slurp, slurp on my gurp, because you know it's perp. This is Halloween, everybody slurping cream. Just curious. Ow. Okay. Oh, I am just camping. Ooh, what's this here, you know? I think okay. So shulker boxes do redstone output. Do I still have it attached to an observer? I think I could just power it. I guess it does need to get a comparator? No. Oh, target block, maybe. And then a piston. Damn it. No, yeah, it has to be an observer, because the observer is what checks for an update. How do I orient this again? Oh my god. There we go. I don't know why that wasn't letting me do it like that. Hmm. Or maybe. Oops, that's not linked up at all. Ah. Redstone's crazy. Does this connect up like this? Oh! Okay, yeah, I'm not good at redstone enough to figure out how to do that, so just deal with it playing twice. Redstone. Or maybe. Maybe. No, I don't know. Sounded like I knew something though, didn't I? Alright, that was time spent. Let's let me wrap it up by putting some more wheat seeds on here. Because we haven't been listening to music since I've been doing this. This should hide some of it a little. Actually, I think you can still open it if you're careful. Like, say, let's try it from here. Gotta get up close to it, and then... Nope. Okay. So we do need kind of just empty. Oh, I messed up the... Oh, I didn't connect the thing here. And there was a block there, so I was getting caught in it. Not my best redstone. I think my best redstone is probably this one over here. I'm just gonna show it again because I like it. Okay. It's this over here. Haha. And then also Carl's door. Okay, but let's look at what we've done today. We've done this, and I'm still not sure how much I like it. I feel like I should actually just have it all grown or otherwise. If you have any thoughts on that, let me know, and I'll always change it from there. Because it does look a lot like, ooh, a lot of color going on, maybe too much color, I don't know. But next time, after that, you know, constructive criticism, I'll maybe work on one of these buildings. I don't know which one, but we'll be carving into this bad boy finally, since it's been a lost stream, since this has just been a plains area, and I really want a good transition from there to here somehow. So that's really what I'm trying to figure out, since I feel like I didn't give myself a lot of space between these two. And this itself was kind of just a sudden whim, wasn't it? So there's that as well. But I hope everyone enjoyed. I did stream a little longer than usual for Minecraft, but that's fine. And if you still haven't have a building, like I know Pixel, you still haven't a building, so if you have an idea, let me know.